Expensive is relative. You can spend a ton of money on something, and there's a whole nother echelon of expensive that's completely unattainable. And then you realize one day when you're just flipping around on Zillow that there's a lot of expensive homes out there that don't look all that nice or aren't even really your style. So if you want to look expensive, what's the bar? Expensive doesn't mean stylish, but quality is stylish. Curated is stylish. So let's not conflate the two and talk about how to look expensive from head to toe when we actually mean we want style that's high quality and curated from head to toe. The first thing you'll want to do is to dress up every day. And I don't mean dress up fancy or take out your finest pieces. No, I'm talking about every day, approach it as in, I want to get dressed up today. That could be a really casual look. That could be a really dressed up look. Dressed up here means thoughtful. Good style takes a lot of thought. I know some people make it look really effortless, but there's a lot of thought that went into creating something that looks effortless. So every day, approach the day as in, I want to get dressed up today. What do I do to do that? That will put you in a mindset to think about the little touches and the details that make an outfit special, that make it look curated, that make it look styled. To look expensive and to look stylish has a lot of thought and intention behind every detail and every piece and every outfit. So dress up every day, have fun with it. Next, to look expensive and quality and curated, you're going to want to stick to a color theme throughout your entire wardrobe. I think a lot of tips around how to look expensive do revolve a lot around neutrals, and it's why colors can seem so difficult. But if you are thoughtful and curated around the color scheme that you choose for your own wardrobe, for what you wear, that's going to look expensive when you mix and match things. Neutrals can look expensive, but they're also just easy because you can mix and match pretty much any neutral and it looks good together. But there's a lot of really stylish people out there who have very expensive wardrobes who wear a ton of color. And that's also because they've chosen a very colorful, curated look that speaks to them, speaks to how they want to present their style within those colors. So whether you want colors or you don't want colors, both look expensive, both can look high quality, as long as you're really thoughtful and intentional behind the colors you're choosing, and you can invest in pieces because you know they're gonna all work together. One of the easiest style tricks in the book, at least I think so, is just adding sunglasses. If you wanna look expensive, always have sunglasses. And I'm not saying like wear sunglasses indoors. Like if that's you, if that's your vibe, that's fine. I'm saying sunglasses on top of your head, on your face, even if it's overcast. You know, it's good to keep the wrinkles off even on those overcast days. Sunglasses just make any outfit cool. They can make any outfit look more expensive. They can make it look more stylish. If you are wearing a very just basic outfit, white shirt, blue jeans, and you put on some sunglasses, instantly there's gonna be questions. Who is she? I don't know, it's just instant cool. And sunglasses you can invest in, you can get those designer ones. And the nice thing about sunglasses too is even a pair of designer sunglasses are, in the scheme of designer land, relatively cheap compared to, you know, $15,000. Again, I'm sure $15,000 sunglasses exists. But you can find great sunglasses also on Amazon. You can never go wrong with adding sunglasses to your outfit and you'll instantly look a lot more expensive. It's just a fact of life. Now, jewelry is often a trend, whether it's fine jewelry or chunky jewelry or bold jewelry. We're not gonna pay attention to trends when it comes to this because expensive looking jewelry is usually the simpler pieces of jewelry because it looks like fine jewelry. I know I'm putting this in quotes, but if you go to a fine jewelry section on a website, it's the real gold, it's the platinum, it's like the real quality stuff and it's expensive, but you don't normally see like those really big, thick, chunky jewelry sets, which again exist in the real fine form and are very expensive. But in general, when you're first investing in some fine jewelry, you go for the simpler, basic pieces. So by going simpler, thinner, just more clean lined with your jewelry, it's going to look like fine jewelry. And I also think it's a really good base for as you're curating your looks, you'll see what you gravitate more towards, and then you can start investing in those pieces too. So it's a nice way to like look really styled and curated, but also learn your own jewelry style and how you like to style jewelry with your outfits from a basic foundational level. And then you can build however you want to build from there. My next tip is to invest in your shoes. This is nothing new. However, the best advice I would give someone if they asked me, what would you spend money on first? And if we're looking expensive, that foundational piece, somehow with your entire outfit, it's the shoes that set the stage. If someone's seeing you from far away, they're gonna more likely notice your shoes. They could be simple shoes, they could be loud shoes. If they're good quality, if they're comfortable, you're gonna have better posture, and they're going to just have a really great foundation for the rest of your outfit. I can't remember where I heard this, and I have no idea if it's true, but I heard somewhere that if you change your shoes, your brain thinks it's a new day, and it's a way to start off on a fresh foot, so to speak. Fresh foot, new foot, that sounded strange. Anyway, when you put on quality shoes, you're going to notice that sensation more than if you're wearing a high quality pair of jeans. If you're wearing a high quality t-shirt, you're gonna notice the shoe comfort more, and you're gonna just feel confident and stylish even more. Another way to look expensive, we're gonna talk about your handbag. And yes, you can invest in a nice designer handbag and have a Amazon outfit, even Amazon shoes in your outfit will look expensive. Brand labels can do that. However, my two biggest tips when it comes to your handbag, the first is you want a handbag that is self-containing. That means there's a zipper, so all of the mess can be enclosed so that you don't see it. Crossbodies to evening clutches, all of that, I would like the mess to be contained. It's like with your home, styling an open shelf versus having a closed cabinet. Whatever's inside the cabinet, it doesn't have to be aesthetic or perfect. You know, there's room for humanity, there's room for imperfection there. The same goes with a self-contained closed purse. On the outside, it'll look curated, like you're put together. On the inside, nobody's gonna know. Nobody's gonna know what's in there. No one's gonna know. So keep that locked away. The other part, which is sort of related, but I like a bag that when you set it down, it doesn't just crumble. I like some rigidity, I like some structure. I think a handbag adds some shape to an outfit. It makes a statement in one way or another. And if that statement is like, this is a sack, and when it is set down, everything in the sack sort of makes the outline of what the sack is. There's expensive bags that do this too. So it's not a price tag thing, it is a structure created thing. I just don't think that gives the quality, thoughtful, curated look that when someone's like, I want to look more expensive, that is the look they are going for. So we want it contained and we want it to hold up on its own. Another area to invest in early on, whatever investing means to you, is in your skincare. Do that before you're investing in the high quality makeup. You can invest in all the high quality makeup you want. It's not gonna sit on your skin well if you're not taking care of your skin. This is an area I'm definitely prioritizing more and more as I'm seeing the benefits and the payoff of some of the early tweaks that I've been doing. But even simple things like drinking a lot of water, using sunscreen. The next thing I want you to do to feel more expensive is I want you to take pride in the care for your style. This can mean little tweaks like changing out your hangers, reorganizing your closet, getting drawer organizers or drawer dividers, doing whatever you can to make the laundry process fun and easy and enjoyable. This is gonna elevate your getting ready experience and the environment you're getting ready in. You want things to be easy to see, easy to store, and easy to be kept nice. When all your pieces are kept nice, the quality stays around longer and you're gonna waste less money replacing things. So I don't care if you bought a t-shirt off of Amazon or a t-shirt off of, I don't even know, Gucci. You want to take care of them both the same because then they will both last longer and you'll feel more expensive and quality when putting them on. Looking expensive is different for everyone, not just based off of price point, but also based off of personal style and colors and shapes and what you want that style to be. If you aren't using inspiration photos, then how do you know if you're achieving that goal? And listen, maybe you are impeccably stylish and it just easily comes to you, and love that for you. But there's just some times where maybe we need to get some copying, imitation, and inspiration from what other people have done and then apply that to ourselves. I know for me, when I can take a picture that I think looks incredibly curated and incredibly quality and matches what I am trying to achieve, and then I'm able to pick really similar pieces out of my own wardrobe, I feel more expensive and high quality and curated, even though in my everyday life, I might not have that background of the photo, or I might not have that filter on my entire life. Starting with that inspiration photo and then applying it to my everyday, I get that same feeling permeating throughout my day as I'm wearing that outfit, knowing that I'm wearing something that I'm personally inspired by. Now, to get that expensive curated look, something you need to think about is the finishes of all of your pieces, whether that's cotton, denim, leather, metal. How are you using all the different textures within your look to create interest, but still have a theme that ties it all together? Color might be something that ties it all together, even though they're different textures. Repeating a certain texture in one other place might help it feel all really curated. There's a lot of ways to think about that, but kind of the flip side of this is to make sure you're not just doing all one texture unless it's incredibly intentional. As you're picking out what jacket you want to wear or what shoes, making sure that you're creating some variety in some of those textures makes it feel more curated and interesting to the eye, and it'll look more expensive when you do that. This one I have been trying out secretly in my own personal life. If I need to get dressed up for an occasion, and I always want those pieces to be high quality, but because I only wear them a couple times a year, it's kind of a push and pull of how much I want to invest. And so what I've been doing lately is I've been thrifting my special occasion pieces. And let me tell you, I feel expensive because they were expensive at one point. I didn't pay full price for them, but they were expensive at one point. I also highly curated that look because with thrifting, it's a very long process. You're gonna have to sift through a lot of things that don't work for you, that you don't like, that maybe you do like, but it's not in your size. There's a lot more hunting and gathering when it comes to thrifting. And that pickiness leads to really thoughtful curation. So I like doing it for my special occasion pieces because I'm still gonna get quality back in it. And then if I decide that I wanna let it move on, I know someone else is gonna love it too. Now, I've talked a lot about how looking expensive is really about looking curated. And a lot of what looking curated is looking put together. And there's a lot of habits that go into looking put together every day. So make sure to watch this video next and I'll see you there.